Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss our next topic in acid base and salts chapter, that is neutralization and its uses in everyday life. Neutralization process. Okay. So already we discussed that when acid react with base, we get salt and water. This process is known as neutralization reaction because acid power is neutralized by base, or we can say base power is neutralized by acid. So in this process they will neutralize each other, they will reduce the harm of each other by reacting with. Okay, now let us discuss what are the uses of neutralization process in our daily life. Okay, the first use, we are using antacids. Okay, like sodium bicarbonate and magnesium hydroxide. These all are base. Every antacids, medicines are base. So they used to neutralize the excess acid present in our stomach. So these bases, they used to neutralize the acid present in our base. So there is a neutralization process when we take antacid. Next, second, for the treatment of soil. If soil is acidic, then we can add base in soil like chalk powder. Okay. If soil is basic, so we can add manure. Manure, when decomposed, it release acid. Okay. And third, we can say in treatment of ant sting. अगर चींटी काट लेती, then what we use? See, ant, when an ant bite, it release formic acid in skin. जो ant है, जब काटती है तो क्या करती है? फॉर्मिक एसिड को हमारी बॉडी के अंदर रिलीज करती है. ओके, सो to neutralize this effect of formic acid, we can use calamine solution or any base like soap. So by using this, we can neutralize the acid which is injected by the ant in our skin. So next, fourth, we in treatment of industrial waste. So most of the industrial waste are acidic. So before releasing this acidic waste into the water, we have to neutralize them by using base. So these are the few example or uses of neutralization process in our everyday life. So now let's discuss some salt. Okay. Salts. Salts. So already we discussed when acid react with base we get salt. So what are the properties of salt? Properties of salt. Salt, number one, salt are mostly crystalline solid. Second, they are the good conductor. They can conduct electricity in aqueous or in molten state. They are good conductor. Conductor means अगर हम क्या करें, ये मान लेते हैं नमक ले लेते हैं NaCl. If you add NaCl means आपका जो salt है, table salt जिसको बोलते हैं, if we add this table salt into water and we can easily pass the electricity. So water will conduct electricity due to the presence of NaCl. So they are good conductor of electricity in aqueous solution. Aqueous solution क्या होता है? In which solvent is base और जिसमें हम कह सकते हैं water solvent. Okay. Third, they have high melting point. जिस पॉइंट पर वो मेल्ट होते हैं वो क्या होता है? हाई होता है. Okay. Next property. Salt can be acidic, basic, and they can be neutral. Okay. ये कैसे पता चलेगा? इसका आसान सा तरीका है. If acid plus base give salt and water. अगर एसिड जो बेस के अंदर मिक्स किया है, जो रिएक्ट किया है, अगर एसिड क्या होगा? स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा, तो क्या बनेगा? सोल्ट भी एसिडिक होगा. अगर बेस स्ट्रॉन्ग है एज कंपेयर टू एसिडिक एसिड, सोल्ट क्या बनेगा? बेसिक. If both have the same power, then salt will be neutral. Okay. And the fifth property, they are soluble in water. So these are the property of salt. Now let's see some example of salt. We have calcium bicarbonate, calcium sulfate, NaCl. ओके. ये क्या है? कुछ सोल्ट्स के एग्जांपल. ओके. जैसे NaCl है, हम किस में यूज करते हैं? खाने में यूज करते हैं टू एड टेस्ट. ओके. कैल्शियम सल्फेट, हेमीहाइड्रेट, ये क्या होता है? POP होता है, प्लास्टर ऑफ पेरिस. ओके. जैसे प्लास्टर करने में, ओके, स्टैचूज बनाने में, कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, ये भी क्या आपका एक बेस. सो दीज आर salts and their properties. Okay, so this is all about this chapter. Now this chapter is completed. So to revise this chapter, follow all the videos